Okay, going into segment 2 here, we have the C-shaped first cage, okay? And we're looking at how are we going to identify half diminished notes? Because if we took a C-shaped triad here, root, third, 5, root, okay? So it'd be in C, it would be all right, in C, yeah, because cage this is in C. And we lowered, we want to hit the half diminished. So instead of that's root, we want to go. All right, so we're gonna. It actually sounds better as an octave. That would be your half diminished, but we're gonna play a seventh there. There's a seventh. If we lower that C-shaped root key, we lower the root to the 7. We lower the 3 to the 2. All right. We lower the 5 to the 4, and look, it would go way out of the cage. So we have to find that 4 that would be down here, that phantom 4. The 5th gets lowered to the 4 over here. The 5th would be lowered to a 4 like that. In actuality, it would be over in the G box. The G box is always connected around to the C box, so it's caged. It's a descending pentatonic scale: C, A, G, E, D, and then D descends on down to C. You know, it's a descending. So we lower that 5 to the 4, it would be way down in the D box. Okay, and it starts to look like, it would start to look like a long arrowhead or something, which I like the arrowhead thing. You know, I mean, you know, people have their own descriptions of things, but so instead of, we'd have something like and then, you know, and see how far down that goes. So far down I had to take the capo off. So what it is so these far down notes, let's zoom out a minute and look. Here it is, these far down notes. So this is the C box again. Okay, the C box is over here, but we can look at it up here. I put plenty of frets, plenty of info, plenty of cages up here so we could get a good look at the C box when it starts doing strange things, right? So we dropping the root to the 7th, dropping the 3rd to the 2nd, and dropping the 5th to the 4th gives us this arrow shaped kind of thing. 7, 2, 4, 7, 4, like that. Okay, so we can see it elongated like that. Now, what I wanted to get to, and the reason why I zoomed in here is, okay, so we go to the 7 to the 2 to the 4. We're not going to get that 4 in the C box. This is the C box. All right. Let me get my drawing tool. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Trying to get my drawing tool here. Okay, so I can't get my drawing tool up today. I'll have to review that. But the point is that we want to get this lower note here, right? We want to get this 4th is out of the C box. This is the C box right here. Okay. Right here, we got the C box. All right, we want to get the 4th right here is out of the C box. We're going to take the 4th that is the same note. All right, so this is the same note, and bring it around on the string below it. and the whole guitar is set up like this, that you can play any pattern that you want to bring down. Remember, like say 3 to 6 is a perfect fourth in most of the strings. Alright, and then you've got a whole note from 3 to 5 is a minor third, rather, sorry, minor third. Alright, and whole notes are 5 to 6, which is one more box. And if you keep going, a half note would be like 7 to root. See, is 5 boxes. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 boxes away, 7 to root. And then if you go 6 boxes and up to the next, 6 frets up to the next string, you got the same note. So we're going to bring that 4 over to here in the C box, and that, I think that's the only one that really got away. So we got our 7. You drop that. We drop that from the root. The 2 we dropped from the 3. The 4 we brought around, and we've got pretty much 7 to 4. Problem is, the 4 is on the same string now as the 2, so we can't do a chord there without continuing on. We're going to add the 6th. Okay. Now that's the 6th of the original root key. Okay. It's the 6th of the original key. It's the 7th of the 7th, but I don't list it like that. I list everything in terms of the original key. So we're going to hit the 6th, which is the A note in the key of C, and we've got this nice and then pick the 2 up from here. Alright, that 2 is, pretty much was up here. Alright, from the D box. Where is that? There's our 2, there's our 3. It was from the A box. Alright, the A cage. So that is this 7-4-6-2 thing. That pretty much is a good choice for a chord. Now I did the 2 fingers on the 2 strings, 2 fingers on the other. You get that classic trapezoidal, barbershop quartet chord. Something like that. I don't feel like trying to play something in that because we're just focusing on where's the chord. Now, if the bar is on the 3rd here, just a little bar talk here. If the bar is on the 3rd here, or it'd be really your open string fret nut there, okay, then you'll be getting, you would want to play this 4th up here. So if you just wanted to do like almost like a D minor, but if you get this one, it starts to sound like a D minor because D minor shares a lot of notes. D minor shares 3 notes with a half diminished 7th chord. Okay, so it's almost, you could fake it if you want to find a half diminished. You can do a D minor and then just take your finger off the 2 and go, and get that 7. It's like, sounds like, Twilight Zone, but a good part. A good part where something good happens to the poor guy. So anyway, this, I'm looking at this shape here, and I've seen it quoted as how to play a half diminished in the C box, or a C half diminished. They got it listed as different things. Now look at these notes too. We got 4, 6, 2, here and a 7 here. So these are also to be considered, because you could bar this